This is the current English language. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the current Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is what I am trying to create. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a combination of all of the Romance languages into a English form so that English would still be, what's the name? Analytical instead of synthetic, but would actually sound nice. Saying 4 doesn't sound nice. Quatre, that sounds nice. It's matter of fact. Nobody's gonna say 4 is better than quatre. And then there's all, so it's English, French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and Latin. And then it goes 1, 2, and onwards. And I've taken it, so it's more similar to other languages, like all of these, than 1. English is not a Romance language because it has a Germanic foundation, but it uses so many Romance vocabulary terms that it's easy to just keep adding them, and it makes English sound so much better. The German is very harsh and rigid, where these other languages they flow so much better. So 10, it ends at 10. You can hear the down, you just end it. But with other languages, it flows so much better. English is so, you can't make it sound good. It's a language that just, like German or any of the Germanic languages, it can't sound good. But the Romance languages sound so much better, but you can't just switch. That would just be learning another language. But since there's so much overlap, you can create something that is recognizable, at least, by each language, like tre. Each of these has some sort of 3, T, R, E, even in English, has that. So it's all the same. Each language can understand TRE. Latin, Spanish, French. French is OIS, so it's a different than E. But everything else on here, it would be much simpler if it was one language. And the Americas have 3 main languages: French, Spanish, and English. And that's also England, France, and Spain. So if you had one language for the 3, it would make it easier to unite not just the countries itself, but research into country stuff. There was a lot of problems in the space race because of language barriers. You couldn't get the right formulas because they couldn't speak the right languages, and they were the smartest people of each of the country, like NATO, but they just couldn't do it. So they were very separated. But this helps unite one people group. One language helps unite a people group. There are different people groups with different languages, but it's very annoying when the same people have different languages because you can't communicate accurately.